we're going to be looking over there. Behind me we have a relatively new condominium built in the early 1970s. Before that time, however, just like today, this was a pretty significant corner. And in 1894, local jeweler Will Beck built a very large house. The footprint of this house, this drawing does not make it look nearly as big as it was. The house actually takes up roughly the same footprint as this building. It was about 70 feet across the front, about 50 feet deep. There was just a gargantuan house here. The first level was all quartzite, like the Pierce Mansion. The upstairs was the top floor was covered with wood shakes. It was designed by a local architect, William McLaughlin. I've got to digress because I just love these little anecdotes. William McLaughlin came to Sioux City in 1891 to take over the business of, to work with another Sioux City architect, Edward E.W. Loft. Loft died about 3 weeks after McLaughlin came to Sioux City. He was only 37 years old. He died of tuberculosis. After the panic in 1893, McLaughlin inherited the architectural business of Charles Porter Brown, who had designed the Pierce Mansion. So here he is in Sioux City, about the only architect practicing in 1893, 1894. Charles Brown, the reason he had gone out of business, he had gone insane. He was actually he was institutionalized at the mental hospital in Yankton, South Dakota, which he had designed several years earlier. Not only that, we have William McLaughlin with the two big Sioux City architectural firms now under his leadership. William McLaughlin is alleged to have committed suicide in 1897. Only shortly after he had taken over these firms. However, whether it was suicide or whether it was poisoned is unknown. It was an overdose of laudanum that killed him in 1897. So, saying that, this was a fantastic house. It burned. This house burned in 1970. So it wasn't, and I unfortunately I only have this drawing. We have a damaged photograph negative of it that really only shows about this half. And the other half of the negative has deteriorated so badly that it just not worth showing. I think right now is actually an excellent time to cross the street. So.